Wet weather squarely in the forecast this afternoon in Santa Clara, California at Levi's Stadium. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the New York Giants. Tucker McCann's got it set up and ready to go. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
I got you. I got you. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Coming for you. Check.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Blue, go.
Lance now to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Check.
Spike 60. Rail, yellow.
Here's Lance. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
4 down, 4 down. Hey, check 20.
Shovel 38. Black Ultra. Ready, go.
Shotgun now for Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin it back deep here with his first punt. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Saquon Barkley running right. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. New York.
Got it. Ready?
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, tight.
Slam.
A handoff, running left, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. This one is Slayton over the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Let's go, D.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Shift! Watch the shift!
They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A first down carry for Barkley. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Drop deep, drop deep.
They'll look to throw here. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Check, check. Look.
Here's a give to Barkley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, and said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now we've got a giant player here, slow to get up after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
54. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Mike.
18, Pioneer.
Mike's 5-4.
Get your swerve on. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam.
2nd and 6.
Mike 54. It's our time.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Come get some, punk.
Hey, that's big time. That's big time.
Let's work. That's it. That's it. Come on. Game time. Game time.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
54.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
38.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number one in their conference.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Edwards-Helaire now off the option. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Alert! Alert!
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Mike 42.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Back, back, back.
22 needle.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Coming to you. Coming to you.
Check 24, check 24.
43 rail.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43.
All day, baby, all day. Mike's 42. Mike's 42. I don't even know why this team showed up. Check the...
Pryor has it complete. Room here to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Big edge.
1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
2nd down and 3.
Check 40.
Cheetah.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Sermon now on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says...
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Let's go.
And here's Tucker McCann now for the PAT. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. McCann's got it teed up. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Alert!
Cowboy 80.
54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
I smell fear in that offense.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. The Giants on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Crash, crash.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey,
Warrior 70.
come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go, fellas.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go now.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Second and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Run. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Mike, 4-1's Mike.
It's our field.
They'll drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
41 Mike.
7 Pirates.
Back to throw again. He dumps it off to Barkley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
41's coming. 41's a Mike. In your face.
41 Mike.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Tighten up. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach and head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission.
Mike 41, Mike 41. Quarterback, don't get
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
41 Mike.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know.
Buffalo 18. Go street.
Twist.
Right there, 54.
He'll look to throw.
6-man.
Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Ready?
Mike, watch 57. I'm coming. I'm coming.
You better get 19 Lion.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Here we go. Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Riggs.
Go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
57's the Mike.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Exit. Out.
Looking to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast too, converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Wild Bill.
Mustang 19.
Now back to throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Tighten up.
Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Shock, 17.
Undercrunch.
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
4 down. Switch it. Switch.
Steal. Check steal.
Hey, switch here.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Ready. Black. 95.
Hey, guys, I got 19. He's mine. He's not going anywhere.
3. Striker. 3.
Sky. Check 6 Sky.
Lance looking to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 60 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, you can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Touchdown, Giants! Evan Ingram with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And oh, deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A big play there for the Niners. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Aiyuk. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
50 Fury. Red, cycle.
From the 29, Lance. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding Edwards-Helaire once again. That catch good for only a couple. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Check, check, Mike 42.
All right, here we go. Let's go, Dean.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
Hey, Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Here I come.
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. McCann for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. McCann's got it teed up. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay,
and now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 23. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue.
Check
49.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. Tough running, but not a lot to show for it. They stop him shy of the 25. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
45. White. Green Jacks.
Tight end left.
Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
Slam, slam.
52 blaster. Yellow. Go.
Motion, check, check, check. Shift.
The pitch comes to Edwards-Helaire. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
and you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill.
Striker.
Hey, check.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here comes Tony on the return. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Ready up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Second down, here's Barkley again. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for a field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Hey, what?
Trap 60, trap 60.
54. Mike, 54. Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
Shift.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Kinlaw in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. He'll look to throw.
You better be afraid of me.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
54 is Mike.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
He's not going to get me. Wide. Get wide.
Viking 18.
Mike's 5-4.
They'll set up to throw.
Go, D. Let's go.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
4 down. Watch the shift.
Barkley. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Check. Check 3.
Barkley again. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Check 3. 70 Lion.
Whip. Watch the whip. Hatchet.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Go. 18 Cardinal.
Mike, 54. Hey, watch the slant.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Chuba Hubbard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
Check the outs. Check the outs.
Bang, bang.
They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for two. And this game now tied here in the fourth.
Yeah, baby.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we got tight left, tight ends left.
4 down.
Jam him. Jam.
Spike 60.
A shotgun snap, and again, Edwards-Helaire. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll try and run the option to pick it up. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Key to tight end.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's it, baby.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
You got it. You got it.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
No. Off.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one.
Ready. Black. 95.
All day, punt.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Edwards-Helaire, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire, and they'll get him down right about the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Set.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
I'm coming.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Here it comes, here it comes.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off now. On the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. The time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
54 Mike.
He's back to throw. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Mike's 5-4.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. 70 Timberwolf.
Twist. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Back to throw. That's complete to Tony. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are in the field?
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch that.
Back to throw. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. They're going to try and run for it, and he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
46 to Mike. 46 to Mike.
Claws, 10.
Want this. He's coming. Double up.
Blue striker.
He's coming. Double up.
Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Coming. Slam. He's coming.
They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It got his man complete. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
We got three.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. McCann now for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. McCann's got it teed up. Short kick. One of the up middle taken now. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly. Even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Niners, they continue to keep pace for that first round bye.